Like, oh, she stole my bed. My best friend stole my bed. My best friend stole my man. My business stole my man. So, don't mind me being a bird, but you know, when I got my nails nice and long, like this, don't mind the short one because it's for my dumbass job. Yeah, so when I got my nails nice and long like this, I like to be a bird, 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 I like to be a bird. You ever had girls that just like want to talk with their hands since they got their nails done? Like they want to be like, since they got their nails done, like everything is like nails, 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 nails. Okay. Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Manaya Malone. Hi. Hey, what's good? I know you just saw my last video. If you didn't see my last video, then you need to go watch it right now, okay? I had a best friend. Her name, like I said in my last story time, we're gonna call her Katrina. So this story time, me and Katrina. So Katrina was my best friend, right? That was our title. Me and her actually had like gotten to some like problems, and I think that's always how like you become friends with people. Like y'all fake get into issues and it's like y'all want to fight, but then y'all become cool. I don't know if that happens to everybody, but I feel like that mostly happens when people become friends. So I thought me and her were pretty cool. Like we used to hang out all the time, we used to smoke and stuff. Like me and her was like thick as thieves. We used to hang out every single day basically. But anyway, so yeah, I had met some dude. I forgot where I met him at. I don't remember where I met him at. But at the time I was talking to him, I was talking to like 3 dudes at the time. And yes, talking to them. Like literally talking to them. Nothing more than talking. So I was talking to him. We'll call this dude Tommy. No, I like the name Tommy. I'm not gonna ruin that name. Alright, we'll call him Marco. So yeah, but anyways, so I was talking to Marco. Yeah, that's his name. I was talking to Marco, and Marco lived like in the neighborhood that I used to hang out with or whatever. I mean, yeah, like in the neighborhood I used to hang out, and I think that's where I met him at, in that neighborhood. Like it was this place we used to go called Gaza and stuff, and I believe I met him over there. So me and the guy, Marco, we have been talking maybe since like September, but we were just texting like. So anyways, so the first day that I hung out with him, we were like in a car, and he had brought a friend for her, but she didn't like her friend. And I'm like, you know, just be a good wing woman basically. And we didn't really do anything except really like, you know, smoke and stuff like that, whatever. It was the first time we hung out, and like I said, he had got a friend for her. Marco had got a friend for her, but she didn't like that friend or whatever. So then we had, like, we kept hanging out, like her with the friend, me with Marco, whatever. Like it was like a 4 thing, right? And one time we went to the friend's house or whatever, and whatever, like we just went to his house and we was just like all chilling together and stuff like that, whatever. But me and him was talking. So fast forward, we go to like, we supposed to go out somewhere or something like that, and I think it was just the 3 of us. It was just me, Marco, and Katrina. And he ended up taking us to like some like little food place with drinks and stuff, so they sit down or whatever. And I have been noticing like some little like sneak flirty things with them or whatever. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna address it because that's the kind of person I am. I address stuff. And I don't beat around the bush, stuff like that. So I'm like, asked him, I was like, do you like her or something like, and he's like, what? No, like basically. And I'm like, sure you don't like her, because to me it's seeming like you kind of like her or whatever. So, and I, mind you, he was sitting right here, she was sitting right here, and I was standing up. like at the table. They were sitting like right in front of each other basically, and I was sitting up by myself. So he, all right, anyway, so he was like, no, I don't like her, blah blah blah, like no, like looking at her like basically trying to say she's ugly, or you know, he's not her, she's not his type, or whatever, you know, like no, I don't like her, and hell no, I don't like her, like whatever. So I'm like, okay, sure. Then I asked her too. I'm like, you know, I feel like y'all like be flirting or something. Like, I don't really know what's going on with y'all, but I feel like it's like something there. Like, I'm picking up on the energy. So yeah, I'm like, do you like him or something like that? Like, if you do, you can let me know. She's like, no, best friend, I would never do that to you. But that's exactly what she did. Like, so anyways, so after that time where I asked both of them and they were like, no, whatever. I don't like them. They don't like each other basically, because I really put it on the table. Like they was literally sitting at the table and I literally put it on the table, give them both opportunity to admit that they like each other, or they feel each other, or they think each other is attractive. I don't know, whatever. I did not care. You really think if someone cares about something like that, that they really gonna be like, oh, do you like each other? No. Like, if I really cared enough, I would not ask them. I would just try harder to get him. But I really did not care. Like, he was literally nothing to me. I don't even recall kissing him or anything like that. Like, so it's like I said, we was talking. If you're from New York, then you know what talking means. So, yeah, fast forward, like, maybe a couple weeks later, we all went to, like, he had, like, an uncle's house who like we could smoke at and stuff, so we had went over there and we was chilling and stuff, and yeah, we was chilling up until late in the night, and it was time for me to go home, so I had to take the bus home because they actually live kind of close to each other. Like the neighborhood that we was in, you could walk a few blocks and be into another neighborhood, which is a lot of places in Brooklyn is like that. Like you could literally walk a few blocks from one neighborhood to the next neighborhood if you're close enough. So yeah, I'm like, all right, I gotta get on the bus or whatever. So they're like, they're gonna walk me to the bus, right? Them two, because it had become a threesome with us. Like basically, like we were all hanging out, like, cause she didn't like the friend. She didn't think the friend was cute. So it's like we was always hanging out together, and it's like, I don't know. So it's like a little threesome or whatever. So he was like, oh, he's gonna walk he's gonna walk me to the bus, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. But she's like, she's gonna walk me to the bus too. So then I'm like, so y'all can walk back together? Like, I look dumb, I look stupid, like what, how, what, huh? So at this point, I already peep game. Like I'm not dumb. I already peep game. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Y'all can walk me to the bus. I don't even care. So they walked me to the bus or whatever, and I end up like saying how I felt about it. Like, oh, you, because he was like, oh, I'm gonna walk you to the bus and I'm gonna walk her home. Like, and then I'm like, oh, you're gonna walk her home? Like, we could have walked her home together. Then you could have walked me to the bus. And that's what I said. Like, would I look dumb? So after that point, I was telling him, like, you know what? Y'all can have each other. I don't even care. Like, I don't even. And I definitely said that too. Like, y'all definitely could have each other. Like, if y'all want to talk to each other, y'all can talk to each other. I'm out of the damn picture. Y'all, I was like, y'all don't even gotta walk me to the bus. Neither one of y'all don't gotta walk me to the damn bus. Like, cause I'm not gonna say I was mad, but I felt like, hell yeah, I was mad because I asked both of y'all. Ask both of y'all, like, do y'all like each other? Is there something going on? If there is, let me know, because I'm jealous person, but I'm not gonna be jealous of no dude that ain't even mine. Like, so anyways, they both still end up walking me to the bus, although I told them that they don't gotta walk me to the bus or whatever, and me and him had like gotten to or whatever, and I'm just like, I don't care. Like I said, I was talking to two other dudes at the time, so it was like, so yeah, when I get home, he texts me basically like, oh, like trying to clear it up or whatever. Like he texts me trying to like clear everything, trying to make sure that me and him is still good or whatever. And I'm just like, we're not good. we'll never be good. No, I wasn't like that. I was just like, whatever, I don't care, basically. Like, I really don't care. So, fast forward, right? That was the last time that I like really hung out with them two together because, like I said, I was really like good off of him. But my other friends that I used to hang out with all the time, like Angie and Camila, yeah, that's the name I made up for her. So Angie was the one whose house we used to always chill at, smoke at, whatever. But at this time, we never were supposed to be smoking in her house anyway, but we still used to. Her mom had got like a bit more strict on it, so she didn't want us smoking over there. So we started hanging out. First, we went to the guy who was the friend for Katrina. This is how I found out basically that Katrina and Marco was in a relationship, and I'm just like, you couldn't tell me, like, couldn't I gotta find out from the streets, like, you couldn't come be a woman and tell me about it. Like, I care though, but like, you couldn't come because we hang out with the same group of friends. So I'm gonna find out whether you tell me or not. So you might as well have just came and be like, yeah, well, I really like him, but you wasn't woman enough. So yeah, that's number one. I don't respect that, and that's why we stopped talking after that whole situation. We didn't stop talking because of him, because it's like he wasn't even my real man. Like, he wasn't nothing to me really. Like, I didn't really care about him at all. So it's like I would never stop talking to my best friend over that. But it's the fact that you didn't respect me enough to come and be a woman about it, even though you were just 17 or 16, whatever. You still could have came and been like real. You could have kept it real with me, like. So yeah, my friend is like, yeah. So I'm like, oh yeah, she with him now. So they're like, yeah, she with him now. Blah blah blah. Like, first they was on my side, like. It was like some Nicki Minaj song that played while we were at the house, and it was like, yeah, that's what happened. I think it was like, you didn't take him, I gave him to you, or something like that. And it was like really true. Like, she didn't take nothing from me. I literally let him go. So she got him, then keep him. So they end up being in a whole relationship. I don't know how long they was in a relationship for. I don't really care. Me and him was never in a relationship. I never cared enough to even like talk about it. Me and her end up talking again because, like I said, we hung around the same group of friends mostly, and those was like the only friends that I like really had at the time, because Jesse didn't smoke or drink or none of that stuff. So it was like, those was my homegirls. They didn't do nothing to me, so I'm not gonna just like stop talking to them because you did some foul stuff, you know. But I definitely stopped talking to her because we was talking every damn day. So I definitely stopped talking to her. But we ended up being cool again and stuff. And I think we had to talk about it. I don't remember how the talk went, but I feel like she never owned up, like, oh, you don't even gotta apologize, but just be like, oh yeah, what I did, it wasn't right, or I should have let you know when you asked me. Instant, like, I already knew what was going on. So I guess that day when they woke me to the bus, she got his number or he got her number, however it went. And that's when they started talking and stuff like that, and they got into a relationship. I don't know, I don't care, but happy for you, happy for them, don't care. Like, you don't have the power to take my man from me, sorry. Like, but yeah, so that was the story time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't like too much all over the place, but it's like so much stuff that happened. And yeah, like, I feel like if somebody shows you that they're not really your friend by lying, don't give them a second chance, because anybody who lies to you about something so small and so dumb, like, it's not involving money, it's not like even like I'm in love with this person, like, you're lying about something so dumb that, and you know I'm talking to other people, you know damn well that I don't really care about it, and you lie about it. It's like, what you lying for? Well, I don't get what you lying to me about it for. Like, we supposed to be good friends. We supposed to be best friends at that, and you can't even tell me the truth. So it's like, yeah, I couldn't respect her after that. And me and her actually had got back cool after that. And yeah, but this was just how we stopped talking for like a couple months or whatever. And I have more story times about her or involving her, because she was like I said, she was like my best friend. But I feel like if the extent of it was more serious, then me and her would have never been cool again. Like that's like if she tried to take my husband from me, like she tried to talk to my husband on the slide, then it's a problem. But if you just talk it to a regular dude that I don't who means nothing to me, yeah, I could get over that. Like I said, I didn't stop talking to her because she started talking to him. I stopped talking to her because I asked. I asked both of them. I asked both of them, oh, do you like this person? Oh, do you like that person? No, you don't? Alright then. Yeah, I'm done with this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Make sure you check out my last video. If you trying to figure out why the hell I'm even talking about this, then check out my last video because I was just weak thinking about this. Like, I was so weak thinking about this. It's not a funny story, but it's funny to me because it's like, you never Tyn'd me. You never could. You never would. Like, girl. But anyways, yeah. Make sure you follow my Instagram at Get Off My Skin. Yes, I said Get Off My Skin. Make sure you check me out on Snapchat. Yeah, add me as a friend on Snapchat. It's Mini Yam, like Mini Yam or Manayam, whatever makes you add me on there, find it. Make sure you like this video, and I'm gonna do way more story times because all the stories is coming back to me. She ain't take nothing from me. Okay, my little bliss on the lips. Okay. Blonde hair, pink lips, bliss Have my little eyelashes popping. My little eyebrows was on bleak. But she didn't really TYN anybody. If you want to get technical, like. So yeah, that was the story time about how my best friend took my nigga. Oh, how my best friend took my Nika. I don't really think you could say that she took him from me, but if, hey, if you want to say it, then go ahead and say it. She took him from me. I was so sad. I was crying. I was just all over the place. Like I didn't know what to do about it. Like I was just like, oh my gosh, how did this happen to me? Like, oh.